Welcome to my YouTube channel AI Stories by Anjali. In today's video, we are going to see a new topic, that is summarization with OpenAI API. So we have been seeing a series of videos with respect to coding for generative AI and LLM series. So this is one more topic which will be so interesting, as well as it is very helpful whenever if you want to create any AI related products with related to ChatGPT or else any LLM models. So let us dive deep into the video. Before going to that, I would like to thank to all my subscribers who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, and also requesting to the new watchers to please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel AI Stories by Anjali. So let us dive deep into the video. Firstly, what is summarization? So if you observe, you have been using ChatGPT or any AI assistant like Google Bard, etc. Right? So it is able to give some responses whenever you ask the question, and with respect to any task. Right? Suppose if you ask a simple question, it is giving answer, and if you want the ChatGPT to generate some resume like that by giving the JD, it is giving, right? And also if you give any para of 2 to 3 stanzas, then it is if you want that to reduce to a single para or like any 5 lines or anything, according to your specification it is working, right? So how it is doing, so how it is able to do that. So if you want to do that kind of stuff in your application, how you can do with the help of API, that is application programming interface. So that is the topic. Okay, so let us see now. First, as usual, if you are doing any project, the requirements need to be installed and to be known. So for this particular task, we are using the following packages. They are pip, which is very important, because if you have older version of pip, it doesn't satisfy your needs. So always make sure you have to upgrade the pip version before you are doing something with respect to that. And then OpenAI Quiet, Tick Token and OpenAI. So why Tick Token? So Tick Token is a package which will help you to get the token counts before you actually make the call, because in OpenAI, that is the ChatGPT, if you're using an API, so there is a limit of 4 minutes, only this many tokens need to hit. Okay, so that actually I'm not telling in the video, because they are changing with respect to months. So even if somebody who watches this video after some years, so that gross statistics may not make the appropriate meaning, right? So that's why just go to the OpenAI website and see how many tokens that they are eligible for a particular time, like that. Okay, so but tick token is nothing but it helps you to give the count of the tokens that it is hitting, so that you can check before you actually make the call, and that will help you to see how many tokens that you're particularly making whenever you're calling. Okay, so next, OpenAI, of course, because you're using the OpenAI API, so it is very important to have that package. So always make sure whenever you're installing inside the Python environment, that is Jupyter Notebook, so always it should start with pip. If you're using conda prompt, then you have to use conda install -c conda -forge. So this is the commands that you have to use whenever you're installing the packages. Okay, the next step, so you have to import that once you install. So that's why you're using this particular code. So from OpenAI, import OpenAI and import Tick Token. So these two are the packages that you have to import before you are doing the code. Okay, and the next step is you have to set your OpenAI key and create the client. So this is the common in almost any application. If you observe, till now we have discussed so many topics. So if you observe, this is the common thing that you have to do whenever you're using OpenAI API. Okay, so this is your API key. Just I have already shown you how you can grab the OpenAI API key from the website. So just grab that and paste here, and then use a variable client, and then OpenAI of API underscore key. This is a form, and the API key is a variable. Okay, next, specify the text to summarize. So this is the thing that you have to do for summarization. So like I'm giving, this is the text, this is the text. Okay, so text underscore to underscore summarize. So this is the variable, and of course this 3 indicates it is like a string, that means the text. Okay, so you're giving this entire text, and then you need to set the prompt and you have to call it, right? So you're using the prompt, that is summarize the following text plus text underscore to underscore summarize. So this is nothing but you are asking the GPT to act like that. So prompt engineering is a process or a method where you can ask the AI assistant to behave like that. Okay, for example, if you are preparing some like if you're doing any chatbot with respect to your business, your own business. For example, I have already discussed about the topic of boutique, right? So in that particular thing, you have to set the count. Of course, there are some variables like system like you, that will be like a user, AI assistant, like there are some roles that can specify for the GPT through code itself. But prompt engineering is nothing but you're asking it to behave like that. Okay, the simple thing is, in the chat GPT you're giving input to the prompt only. Okay, so you're asking that behave like, generate the response you're answering, or you're like an owner of this business, so just give me some ideas related to that. So you're asking that to behave like that. So basically you're asking that to act like this particular character and give me the response. Okay, so that's why prompt will be helpful. Okay, so here what we are doing, we are asking that to summarize it. Okay, so that's why we are giving summarize the following text. Okay, for example, if you're building any application and if you want to avoid something like for example, if you're if you, like your bot should act only for your business, it should not ask all the questions. In general, the chat GPT answer like 2 plus 2 equal to 4, 3 plus 3 equal to 6, like that, right? So you can just ask the prompt like, don't give any answers with respect to any other thing, only behave and only give the answer with respect to the knowledge that what I have fed to you. So these are some instructions that you can give to the prompt. Okay, so prompt is nothing but making the assistant, that is the AI model, to work like what you need. Okay, so that's a basic understanding of prompt. Okay, so here since we are summarizing, so we are just asking that to summarize the following text, and this is nothing but forgetting the space /n and text plus the text underscore term summarize. This is nothing but the variable we are passing. Okay, next, response is equal to client.completion.create, which is a method which will help you to call all the prompts that we have declared now. Okay, so here we have to specify the model, so we are using GPT 3.5 turbo instruct, and prompt is equal to the prompt, which is the thing which we have defined here, and temperature and max token. These two are the common. I have already discussed this clearly in our first video, so make sure to watch those videos before coming to here. Of course, I will tell you. So nothing but temperature is nothing but it basically helps you to check the randomness in your response, like whatever the generated text. So if it is close to 0.1, it's good, that is less random. If it is more to 1, it will be more random, that means it won't give related responses. Okay, and then max tokens is nothing but the maximum tokens that can be generated. Okay, so that's why we are specifying that particular palm. Okay, so this is the explanation for this, and then you're just seeing the response, so you're just declaring the variable result, and response is nothing but this is the variable which will be retrieved by calling this, that so response dot choices of 0 dot text. Of course, I have told you the response will contain a dictionary, so you have multiple things, but you want only the text part, that is your response, your result part. So that's why you're using choices of 0 dot. So 0 is nothing but you are just extracting that particular part. You're using the indexes to extract the particular response. Okay, so result is equal to response dot choices of 0 dot text. So you're retrieving that and you're printing the result. So see, the para which you have sent has been summarized like this. So tourists can be fined for entering the famous fountain in Rome with a fine of up to 500 euros. The fountain is known for its legend that throwing a coin into its water and will ensure a return to the city. Each year, millions of euros are collected from the fountain and donated to a Catholic charity. So this is the response that it's generated from the text that you have given. And next, so this and I have told you, right? So you can use tick token to get the number of counts before you make the call. So this will help you to know whether you're hitting the max limit or not. If you're hitting, then it is not meaningful, right? There is no use actually. So that's why this will be helpful. So however, if you want to know how many tokens that you're sending from your text, you can use this particular method, that is len of text underscore to underscore summarize, which is the variable that you're sending to the model, that is the text dot split. So this will help you to get the number of tokens. Okay, so that is 190. And of course, this is different from how many tokens that it is hitting. Okay, because a model inherently will extract those and it will see there will be some specifications, right, based on the type of encoding that you have been using. I have already told you what is encoding. Encoding is nothing but converting your text into the numbers, because a model cannot understand the numbers, and whatever the data that you are giving, it will be stored in the form of vectors in the vector database. Okay, whenever you are calling, that will be retrieved by using the text similarity. So this is the concept that we have already discussed. Just for your remembrance, I'm just telling. Okay, if you're not confident about that, please go and watch the video and then come back and listen to this. Okay, so encoding is equal to tick token, the package that we have installed, that is tick token dot encoding underscore for underscore model. So you have to pass the model that you are using. We are using GPT 3.5 Turbo instead. You can use any model like GPT-4, GPT 3.4 Turbo, etc, etc. Okay, so that's why you're just setting the model. And then this is the function. Okay, def num underscore tokens underscore from underscore string, and you're passing the string, like you have to like for what of text that you have to see, you have to count the tokens, so that you can pass, and then encoding name, because there are multiple encoding. Okay, I have already told you, like there will be like in NLTK package you have TF-ID vectorization, count vectorization, etc. And of course the GPT OpenAI itself have some models like text encoding, EDA second version, etc, etc, right? So here we are using the CLK based model. Of course, I think this also we have discussed in one of our videos, so please go and watch it if you haven't watched. So yeah, okay, so you're passing the string and you're passing the encoding name. So what encoding that you want to check, for what encoding that you want to see the token count. Okay, and then encoding equal to tick token dot get underscore encoding of encoding name, that is your encoding model what you have specified, and then num tokens is equal to length. So length is the method in Python, and encoding dot encode of string. So this will encode your string and then it will count the tokens of that encoded string, and that will be stored in this variable, and then you're returning the variable. So here you're testing num underscore token underscore from underscore string, which is this function name, and then you are passing these two palms. So text underscore to underscore summarize. So this is nothing but the variable that you have set here, that is the text that you're sending to your model, and then the encoding model that you want to apply. Okay, so that is CL 100K base. Okay, so this is the model. So once you are running this, you will be getting the counts. Okay, there are 249 tokens in your entire text. Okay, so this is the token count that will be sending whenever you make the call. Okay, in this way you can check for what is the text that you are using or you are sending to the model. You can just see the tokens of your text. Okay, in this way you can do by using this function. I hope you understand this video. So please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel AI Stories by Anjali. Thank you.